Hey, I just got back from work. I worked 6 hours, nothing too bad. But I feel like when I work and when I'm in the quiet of doing what I do, like I don't usually speak to a lot of my coworkers. Like occasionally I do like some small talk, I speak to them. We obviously have like friendly conversations, but when I'm actually working, I don't speak to them a lot. And it gives me time to think. It gives me a lot of time to think. And I was thinking of like a conversation I could have with you guys, and it's about how much do you guys really want what you want? Like, how far are you guys willing to go to do what you want to do? Like, because I don't know what I want to do, but I have goals and aspirations, and all those aspirations need to be sought after. Sorry, excuse me. They need to be sought after. It's not just it's not like anything gets given to you. And I feel like so many people who experience like very tough lives know that like for you to make money, you obviously have to work. For you to get friends, you obviously have to speak to people. It's like there's causes and effects. For every input, there's an output. And and I just want to know what you guys are willing to do to really achieve what you want to achieve. Because I know I'm willing to do anything to go after what I want. Like, to be honest, I'm not allowed to have AirPods in when I'm at work, but I am so deeply in love with the feeling of attaining knowledge or going after what I believe in that I asked my manager and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's fine, whatever. You're gonna be in the back." So I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you." And then I put on a podcast and did my work while listening to the podcast. It was about its founders. It's a great podcast. Gives you insight about like he reads text or like inserts and stories about a certain person, and then he gives his input about it, and like he deciphers like what it might mean. And I think it's great. It's like I feel like I have the willingness to actually take this step and keep on going when I'm doing something. Like even though I'm working, I'm still giving myself the chance to learn something while I'm working. Like even if it's like the slightest thing. Like today I was learning about Rockefeller's like growth and how he actually became to be who he was. Like I learned about the mentality that he had, and then right now I'm in the middle of listening to the Bill Gates podcast on that the founders did, and how his mind worked. And I just find that if you really want to achieve something, you have to go after it. Like I don't know why people think that, oh, when I'm older I'm gonna do something, when like why not try to do it now? Like what differentiates you doing it now and you doing it later? Like if you think about it, though, like so many like successful entrepreneurs didn't even go to school, and they they create innovative ideas. Like you don't have to go to school, or I'm not saying you shouldn't go to school, because I'm obviously going to go to school in the future, but you don't have to go to school to go after what you want to do. Research it, read books on it. You should be putting all your brain effort and everything you can for every spare second that you have, and focus on attaining that goal. Not enough people do that nowadays. People people are so fine with living the way they want to live, and they say, "Oh, I have a dream about something," but then they don't actually chase that dream. And for the people that do, I'm so proud of you. Like I'm so proud that you are willing to take the step to achieve what you want, because so many people aren't willing to do that. Even if it's the smallest step, I think I said it before, it's like and I've heard it in a book or somewhere. It's like after each, if you improve yourself 1% every single day, that's 360%. I mean, 365% that you've improved throughout the entire year. And like, that's so substantial, like when you really think about it in the long run, because then you begin to grow yourself on a daily. And even if it's over time, it grows to like such a large amount, and you start to notice such large personal growth. And I feel like you should not waste any second of your life doing something that might not benefit what you want to achieve. And I'm obviously not saying that you can't see your friends, or you can't have a partner, or you can't have a social life, but I feel like you should get rid of distractions like maybe playing video games or scrolling on your phone, and you should focus on what you want to do in life, and like the true aspirations that you may have. I mean, I'm totally with it if your dream is to be a pro video, like a esports player, but unless you're aspiring to be something, and obviously it's okay to have some sort of relaxation device, but once it starts to build up to multiple hours at a time, it's just a waste of time. Like, you're no longer gaining anything from it. But like, besides the rest that you would have if like you played for 2 hours, 3 hours, once it passes that time limit, even that's a lot. Once it passes that time limit, you're just wasting your time. You're not doing anything productive. And I'm sorry, but you need to hear that. And I might get hate if somebody sees this, but you have to make use of your time, unless you want to be stuck living a life that you wouldn't wish for upon yourself or anybody else. And I just hope that more people strive to achieve their goals, because at the end, like, when at the end of the day everybody dies, and it all comes up to whether you're happy with the way you lived, or you're happy the way, or if you're regretful for the way you lived, like the on the last day on earth that you might live. And you truly don't know when you may die, so why not take the step? Why not be different? Because everybody forgets about you. Or I'm not going to say that, but people forget. After your funeral and after you die, given 50 years, people will forget about you. You might be grieved for 2 to 3 weeks in, but then after that time finishes, I feel like so many people forget. And why not leave a legacy of yourself in the world? Try to be an innovator. Try to do something world changing, and be the guy who did it, or be the girl who did it. Just be the person who did it and try to be different. I know I'm not an inspirational speaker. I know I'm not good at articulating my words, but I just want to get the point across. You guys need to start doing something. You need to start the change. I need to start the change. Everybody needs to start change. We're living in such a cruel world that anything we do to positively affect our world, or even positively affect ourselves, it's great. We should be thinking about the future, not now. So many people think short term, when the long term it's what matters, because time flies so fast that by the time that long term you're thinking about, it's gonna come at a random second. And that's, you have to be ready for when that time comes. It, like, sorry, let me collect my thoughts. All right. When you are, let's say, 40 years old, you're going to have some sort of goal and aspiration that you've had since you were young, I'd assume, because I feel like many people find what they want to do in life in their mid 20s or early 30s. And I feel like you should go looking for it now. Like, maybe try to search different stuff. Go on. We have We have the power of the internet to become world-changing people. We have all the resources we could ever need on the internet. I know some people, I'd assume you have a phone or some sort of device to be watching this video, but if you don't, there's libraries. You could read books, and I assume most libraries in this day and age have computers. You could go on computers, search stuff up. You have to go out to attain knowledge so you can grow as a person and become somebody who leaves a legacy on the world, because you have to chase what you want to do. And I don't know, I feel like so many people have a dream, but they're not willing to chase it. Like, you have to think about it on a daily basis. You have to want it so badly that that's all you could think about, and that's all you want to do. Like, all you want to do is take one step forward into attaining that goal that you have. And so many people don't do that. And I feel like I'm giving this to anybody or everybody who watches this. Take that step, take the leap, go into what you want to do. It's so important. And I just want to relay the thought that you really have to chase for what you want, because nothing is given in life. And you have to try to grow as a person. I'm sorry, I'm probably on a tangent again. I just have so much emotions when I speak about stuff like this, because it means so much to me. I don't know why. Like, I've just grown to have a connection towards things like this, and I have such deep passion when speaking to people, or maybe like some sort of like connection to trying to give advice, and connection to what I'm learning and what I'm trying to learn. And I just feel like people should really go after what they want to do. Like, as I said, I was listening to a podcast about Bill Gates, and dude, he was day and night. He didn't leave his computer, or the computer that he was at, for hours at a time. Like, I'm not saying hours as in 4 hours. I'm talking about his longest was like 140 hours. Like, he did not leave the room because he wanted something so deeply. He had such an interest in something that he could not stop chasing it. And look at him now. He's worth like $1 billion. Like, or a multi-billion. He has a multi-billion-dollar company. And same thing with Elon Musk, and same thing with Rockefeller. Like, every successful person that you know has had the urge to chase their dreams since they were young. And you should start chasing now, because you have no clue what it's going to end up like, and you have no clue how it might turn out. And I feel like you'd probably rather know how it turns out than to be 50 years old in the future and regret never having tried to live the life that you really want to live. And that's all I'm going to end off with. I feel like you really have to love what you want to do, and if you're not willing to chase it, it must not be made for you. Because once you have a deep passion about something, you're going to follow it as much as you can, no matter what. You're going to start pushing stuff away. You're going to start bringing in new things so that you can achieve that goal. Some things that you might not think you would have done before, you're going to start doing because you want to achieve that goal. At the end of the day, everything you do will be thought about because of your goal. That's all I want to end off with. Thank you.